Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to do a get ready with me with new drugstore products. Now these are going to be first impressions for me, so I really can't tell you if it's long lasting, if I really love it. So I will do that at the end of the month in my favorites video. I'll let you know if there was anything that didn't really work out for me. I do have a couple of products that are not new, and I'll let you know when I'm using something that I already owned. Before I start my video, I just want to let you know that even though I'm sitting here talking about makeup, I am very much aware of what happened on January 6th in the capital of our beautiful country. My heart is broken. I don't even know what to say. It doesn't matter what political party you belong to. That was just shameful. It was wrong. And I don't see how anyone can possibly feel like that was okay. That is not okay. And the way I feel is that all of those people that had the nerve to walk into our capital as if they owned it, I hope they're ready to pay the price. I hope they have to answer for what they did, and we're better than that. I hope that we can work on all this hatred that is going on in this country. That's not what the United States is about. I'm a Cuban American. I'm a citizen of the United States, and I've always been very proud to say that I'm an American. But I must say that on January 6th, I don't even know how I felt. I felt like what happened was so un-American. So I don't want to go into it any longer. I really, if any of you don't agree with me, please do not leave me any nasty comments, because I'm really not interested in nasty comments. Because if that's the way, if you feel that what happened at the Capitol is okay, you probably need to unsubscribe to my channel, because it's not okay. It doesn't matter whether you're a Democrat or you're Republican. Human beings don't act like that. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say. You guys know I never get political on my channel. I just want this to be lighthearted and have fun, and it's not going to be brought up again. But I just wanted you to know that I am aware of what's happening, and I'm not just living in a world of makeup. So anyways, let's get started with our get ready with me. So the only thing I have on my face is a little bit of moisturizer. It's at the end of the night, and I really didn't want to put all the steps I normally do, so I only just used a little bit of moisturizer. I am going to use a new primer, and this is by NYX, and is the Pore Filler Primer Base. And I have never, this is new to me. I'm not sure whether this is something new to NYX or not. I really don't know too many NYX products. To me, NYX can be hit or miss for me, including their shadows. It seems to be like a little thick consistency. It is supposed to be pore filling, so we'll see. It does feel a little bit of, like it has a little bit of silicone in it. It's got that slip to it. So I'm mainly going to put it in the areas where I have pores, and I'm just going to try to push it in. And that's around my nose, my cheeks, my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. Like right here in the center is where most of my pores are. So today, I think the weather here, today is January 9th, and I know I haven't recorded in like over a week. I've been having a rough couple of weeks with aches and pains, but we're not going to talk about that either, because that's not what we're here for. And I wanted to record a few videos today, but I really was excited about trying on some of these products. So I have all my brushes here. The what I'm going to use for foundation, this is new from Wet n Wild, and this is the tinted hydrator, and I believe this is like $5. I'm pretty sure it's what it is. And it says tinted skin veil, and it has hyaluronic acid, squalene, is oil free, sheer to medium coverage. So I have not used it. I did take the little, it was sealed, but I took all the seals off and everything, so I wouldn't have to waste time doing this with you guys. And I'm going to use this as a new brush that I bought from where are you from? I'll remember in a second. Oh, it's a little watery. Okay. Oh, look, this is my mirror. Wow. New Year, same Clara. I think I put a little too much. It came out like quite a bit. Real Techniques. Okay. And I wanted to try it. I like paddle brushes like this. They're kind of quick to put your foundation on. And they feel really nice and soft on your face. I think you can build this up, but I'm gonna have to try to build it up because it is not very, doesn't give me a lot of coverage right now. You can really see still the spots on my face, and I think I was covering you guys up, wasn't I? Yeah, I'm sure. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to put a little more. I'm going to show you how watery this is. I'm going to put it on the top of my hand. How watery this is. I want to try not to get a lot, so I'm doing it very... See, it's kind of runny. Not a lot, but a little bit. Maybe I had to shake it. Could that be the problem? Oh no, I didn't. It didn't go anywhere. It stayed on my hand. But that could have been a big mess. Okay, let me shake it, and then I pour some more on my hand. See if it helps. You know, it doesn't even feel like this container is totally full either. How much is in here? 0.27 millimeters, 0.91 fluid ounces. It looks a lot smaller than an ounce, doesn't it? It's almost an ounce, just under, but almost. It's a little better, but I mean, you can still see all the dark spots on my face. So I would say, really, for me, this is a light medium, because you can really see a lot of the spots on my face. I want you to know that I have stopped using the serum that I get through Amazon for my dark spots before we went to the beach, and I was using something else, but especially on this cheek, and I wasn't even in the sun that much. All my dark spots are back, so I'm back on my serum, the brightening serum that I've told you guys about before. Okay, for concealer, I'm going to use the Born to Glow from NYX, and I did purchase this recently. I've seen a few creators talk about this. It's supposed to be a really good concealer. I used it once, but I really can't tell you whether I liked it or not. It was one of those days that I really wasn't paying attention to my makeup. So, oh gosh, I just remember that I bought a corrector, and I forgot to use it. It's this one by Ulta. This is a new one. It's the Ulta brand. And let me see if I can put a little bit here, if it makes a difference. I wanted to mainly put it in right here. This is so dark. I think the shade of this concealer is a little yellow for me. I don't know. I think I didn't quite get the right. I got a smaller brush. Why am I using a gigantic one? This is also the Real Techniques one. So I just posted a video yesterday showing the winners to my New Year's giveaway. So if you entered, make sure you check the video to see if you're one of the lucky winners. So I just want to see if this helps with the dark circles. I can't seem to find anything that helps with these dark circles lately. I'm going to try to put a little more concealer like right here and see if that helps. Let's put this one away. I didn't see where this made much of a difference, but I didn't use it the correct way, so I really can't say. The only thing I don't really care about, and I know it's similar to the Maybelline, and I use the Maybelline, but I hate when you have to squeeze a product out, because sometimes you either get too much or not enough. It's kind of hard to regulate it. See, I got a lot there now. Let's spread it out to my dark spots. Okay, I think that's a little better. All right, so then I am going to use, and this is not new, this is the Essence I Love Color Intensive, I think it is. Intensifying, and this is eye primer. And then I'm going to powder everything at the same time. Been doing some decluttering, and today what I'm doing is, when I have a chance, I go through like a couple of drawers and pull out stuff that there's nothing wrong with it, I'm just not using it, and I'd rather give it to someone else that they can use it while it's still good than keep it and not do anything with it. So I'm going to use, this is not new either, this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and this is a wonderful, very inexpensive powder. I think it's like $4. But this is one of the best powders. So it seems like you never, it doesn't matter how much you put on your face, you never put too much on. The only thing I wish they would change is the packaging. I don't like the packaging. It's kind of hard to carry with you because it's easy for this to open, unless you put like a rubber band or something on it, but that doesn't look very pretty. Okay, I'm just going to take a big brush and kind of just press it on my face. Okay, I'm going to do my eyes now, and then we'll go ahead and work on the rest of the face. Alright, so Wet n Wild came out with several eyeshadow palettes. They came out with one that I believe has 5 shades. It kind of looks like the e.l.f. Bite Size, but it has 5 shades instead. But it's like kind of packaging. Now, they also came out with some that look like this. These have 10 shades. I think they may be like a little smaller size, but I really don't care about that, guys. I never really pan any shadows. The ones that bring 5 are $3.99, and these are $5.99. Let me open it so you can see it. Now this one, it was loose, so I had to glue it back in there today. I used nail glue, so I hope it worked. But it's very pretty. I love the shades. I think it's really, really nice. So we're going to start, and we're going to see if we can create a look with this. So I'm going to start with this darker color right here on the bottom. And I don't think they have names. They don't have names. So no, at least none that I can see. I like Wet n Wild eyeshadows. They have really good pigmentation, and they really do a good job for the price, especially. This is a pretty color. Okay, I'm going to take another fluffy brush, a smaller one, and I'm going to go into this darker shade right here. Wow, that's a lot of pigment there. Alright, so I'm going to take the first brush that I used and try to blend this a little, because that is very pigmented. Take a little more of the first shade. the lighter shade so I can kind of blend them together. You hear a little sound. I have a fan. It is like in the 50s outside, but I have to keep the house like at 73 for my dad, and 73 is too hot for me. My husband loves it because I'm the only one that gets hot. Okay, I am going to use, let me see, that looks more like a topper. Yeah, I'm going to use this one here, which is like a bronzy color, like a, almost looks like a rose gold. And I'm gonna put it over here. I am going to take the first brush that I used. Is this the first brush? Yeah. I'm going to take the darker shade and just kind of mix these two together. Oh my gosh, I'm hunching over and my back hurts. Okay, now I'm going to take a flat shader brush, and I have shadows over me like this. This is a Luxie brush. 213, and I'm going to go into this light color right here at the end for the inner corner of my eyes, of my lid. And I always like to take it a little up to kind of meet the dark color, because I don't like to take the dark color all the way in, because it makes it look like I'm tired, unless I'm doing like a halo eye or something, but I don't do those very often. Now I'm going to take that color that looked like a topper, this one right here, and I'm going to put a little bit in the center of the lid. And I just wanted to use as many colors as possible so that you guys can see what this shadow can do, what this palette can do. I'm going to take a little bit of the lighter one, and then I think I pretty much used, oh no, I still have a couple of colors I didn't use. And that's very pretty. Same on the other eye. I'm going to take a little bit of the dark color. I'm going to take a pencil brush or something, because I know I'm going to make a mess. I'm going to take this brush right here. This is by Nabla, and this is the N303. And I'm going to take the darkest color that they have there and put a little bit on my lower lash line. It has a little bit of red, so I really don't want to put a lot there. Okay, I need a clean brush. This is a Sigma, and I'm just going to blend. I'm going to take a little bit of the concealer and do a little bit of cleanup. I'm just going to put a little bit of my finger and kind of like clean up around here a little bit. Oh boy. Okay, I got a little too much. See, that's why I don't like these tops. It's so hard to control. Okay, that's better. You want to hear something funny? My granddaughter, my 6-year-old granddaughter, I told you guys she loves makeup, right? So one day that when she got here, I was cleaning my brushes, and she said, she goes, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Well, I don't know, Mama." I said, "Because, you know, you have to be careful, because, you know, you can't be rough with them." She goes, I can be gentle." So I said, okay. So I taught her how to clean my brushes with the Cinema Secret. So the other day, I was trying to get some work done, and she was here because Monday they didn't have school. And they went back to school on Tuesday, and I was working on Monday. So she wanted to play with me, and I told her, I said, "I can't play until I'm done working." So then she goes, "Was there something I can do for you?" I said, "Would you like to clean my brushes?" And she said, "Sure." So I set her up right next to me so I could keep an eye on what she was doing, and she cleaned my brushes. So win-win for me. She let me work and clean my brushes. She's so funny, because whenever there's one that has like a pretty color or something, she gets all excited. All right, so except for this shade, that shade, and this shade, I used every shade in this palette. It's very pretty. I didn't have any fallout. I don't have any fallout on my face. So the only thing that I was cleaning up is because I went a little too far out with my shadow, and I don't like that. So I did get the Wow Brow Neutral Brown, and this is a fiber brow gel from e.l.f. I got one from e.l.f. and I got one from Wet n Wild. I think I'm going to use one brown, one or the other. I'm not going to use a pencil, because sometimes I don't use a pencil, because I have enough brow that if I have a good gel, I can, you know, get away with it. So I'm going to just want to see how it works, because I don't have a new brow pencil anyway. The one that I have is the e.l.f. one, and this is like, I'll show it to you guys. It's this one here, the one that is $2, and this is like the 5th one I have purchased. This is a great brow gel. The only thing I wish is, and now they have one with a thinner point. And see, the point right now looks fine, but once you use it a few times, it kind of gets rounded off. So it's not as precise. And they do have one that is a fine point, but it's a little more expensive. This is $2, and it's great. It'll last all day. So I'm going to use, it's got a nice little brush, which I really like. I can make up all over the back of this thing. I just cleaned it, so you can see it's a little brush, and I got it in, I think it was natural brown or just brown. I don't know. That's the thing I hate about oh, I shouldn't say hate. I dislike about e.l.f. They don't put names on a lot of their products. It's like it's on the packaging, but then it's not on the actual product. This one has Wow Brow, but it doesn't have the shade. But I think it's brown or brunette, if they have one or the other. That's normally what I go for, brown or brunette. Okay, this one is wet. I can feel it. And it's okay, but I don't think it really has a lot of pigment. Like the boy brow from, what was that company? Glossier. That's awesome. You don't need a pencil with that one. So this one's okay. I mean, one brow compared to the other. I mean, it's good enough. But there's better ones. I think L'Oreal, I believe, has one that has a really tiny brush also, and it's really nice. This one is also in brown. Does it have the shade? I will link it below. Let's see the size of the brush. Oh, it's also a small little brush, which is what I like. And let's see how this one works. Okay, I think this one seems to be a little more pigmented than the maybe about the same. I don't know. Feels about the same. Feels like just as wet as the other one, and they're both about the same price. I think it's like $5. I mean, they'll be great to use over a pencil also. So yeah, I think they're okay. Looks fine. I do this often when I'm not doing videos, or if I'm not doing anything, going anywhere special. This is what I use instead of a pencil because it's faster. I'm going to use the One Wild, no, Milani. This is a brow and eye, and I'm just going to use it on my waterline since I used that red. It's not red, it's like a brown, but it's like a brick brown. Has a little bit of red. Alright, now for mascara. This is not new. This is the Honest Beauty mascara. It has a primer on one side and the mascara on the other. I don't like the primer, to tell you the truth, but we're going to use it today. I thought I had brought my Essence primer, but I don't see it, so we're going to use this. I don't think it does much of anything. And then the brush is so tiny. I prefer a bigger brush. And the mascara is okay, but it's not one of my favorites either. And it's not inexpensive. It's like $16. And now on the other side is a mascara, and this is what the brush looks like. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. And these are not my favorite brushes. I prefer a bigger brush. Maybe it's going to work better now since it's been open for a little bit. Because the first time I've used it a couple of times and was not very impressed. Okay, see, it gives you a little bit of length and it does separate your lashes, but it doesn't do much for volume. And I like volume, length, and separation. Is that asking too much? I don't think so. Alright, so now let's do, I have the one that is, which was it? I think the one I have is Tahitian Sun or something like that. This one is Santorini Sun. And it's a little deeper, it's a little darker. I love these. These are so nice. And it brings the bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. And all three products are really nice. So we're going to go with the bronzer first, and just go lightly on my face and my forehead. I like it because you can build it up, but it doesn't come out super strong so that your face gonna look like dirty, or you can get carried away. Put a little bit under my chin, and then just take it down my neck a little bit. Alright, so now for blush, we are going to use the blush from here also. That one right there. And it's like a dusty pink or mauve. That's pretty. Alright, now for highlighter. I'm going to use this small brush from SL. What is SL Miss Glam or something like that? I like her brushes actually. So this one's so pretty. Look at the color, how pretty. Very nice. This almost looks like it's got a little bit of glitter in it. Maybe it's just the top, because the other one, The other one doesn't have any glitter, and I really do not like glitter on my cheeks. Okay, I'm gonna have to go over that with, it looks kind of bluish. What does that mean? I don't know. That's not, I'm not crazy about that. Let me go a little lighter. Oh, that's pretty strong. The other one is a lot more subtle. Than this one. Wow, you can really see it there, even though I kind of try to go over it, with a blush. Oh well. Alright, I'm going to take the Brulee by Wet n Wild and just use it on my brow bone because I didn't use anything there. And this is just a matte, like a vanilla color. Whoa, shadow. Just want to lighten that up a little bit. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to use setting spray now before I do my lips. And the setting spray that I'm using, this is not new. And this is by e.l.f. And this is, and you can see that I like it because look how much I've used. This is a hydrating coconut mist. And I am going to do it the way that Sabrina showed me how to do it, which I love the idea of doing it this way. I spray my brush and then go over my face. That way you don't have to worry about your mascara or droplets on your face or anything like that. I love using facial mist like this. Nice. All right. Okay, now for lips, I have a couple of options, but I think I'm going to stay with Wet n Wild. I've purchased 3 different new lipsticks. This one is from Revlon, and it's the Color Stay Satin Ink. And I'll show you the shade. This is 005. Yes, which is a very pretty shade. And I don't know if this is a liquid lipstick. I have not tried it. It almost sounds like it would be, and they're trying to copy Maybelline, the ink lipsticks, right? Then I have this one by Milani, and this is number, my gosh, I cannot see these things. I will list it on the screen, guys. This one is, it looks red when you look at this, kind of. Come on, focus. But it's more of like a fuchsia. It feels very creamy and very nice going on the hand. I have not tried it. And then the one from Wet n Wild is called Cloud Pout, and it's a marshmallow lip mousse. I don't know if it smells like marshmallow. Yeah, kinda. And that's the color right here. So I think we're going to use that one. I'm going to put a lipstick on, and let's see, not a lipstick. Of course I'm going to put a lipstick on. I'm going to put a lip liner on, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, the lip liner that I use is also from Wet n Wild. I've had this for a while, and this is in Gone Burgundy, which I don't know, I don't really think it's burgundy. I think it's got pink in it. But anyways, they're very nice, they're very creamy, they go on very smoothly, but you go through these in no time. It's hard for me to get through an entire lip liner, and with these, yeah, there's not that much product in there. So just FYI. Sometimes they're less expensive, but you get a lot less also. It's a strange formula. It kind of feels moussey going on the lips. Now I do like the doe foot. You see how it almost looks like a little chair or something, because it really hugs your lips. So that is a pretty color. I don't know whether it's smudge proof. Not smudge proof, transfer proof. But it feels nice on the lips. It feels comfortable. It doesn't feel dry. It really does feel like I have hair in my eye. It really feels very, very nice. So this is the entire look with the new products. I think it's very pretty. I really do like the eyeshadow palette. I think for $5.99 this is a nice little palette. They did have several different ones that you can get, but this is a color story that I like the most. And I only wanted to get one, not only because I have too many eyeshadow palettes, but also I didn't know if I was going to like them, so I didn't want to get any more. But it is very nice. I really recommend it for $5.99. You can't beat it. And I do know that they have other ones. They have even some cooler tones if that's what you like to wear. I got mine at Ulta, but I think they're $5.99 everywhere. The lipstick feels amazing. I don't know if it's too soon to try it. It's what's transferring the most, I think, is my, yeah, it does transfer. Just the lip liner was transferring, but the lipstick is too. I don't think it's supposed to be a like a liquid lipstick, but it feels super, super comfortable. I want to show you guys my shirt. Okay, I forgot to mention it to you at first. I got this at Amazon and I thought it was so cool. Okay, so it's got like a little turtleneck kind of thing, but it's got a mask. I'm going to try not to get lipstick on it. Look. So if you're wearing this nifty shirt, you don't need to worry about forgetting your mask. And this is like double lined. So you have like, you know, like 2 layers of material on there. And when you're not using it, you just kind of like, these will be great for work, because you don't know how many times I don't go to the office that often, but when I do, I leave my office without the mask. Immediately I realize I forgot my mask. I have to come back and grab my mask, because if I'm in my office by myself, I don't have it on. So this is great because you never leave your mask behind. They had it in different colors, and I think I want to get a couple more. It's very comfy. It's a stretchy material and I like it. Yeah, so and it's long, so it covers your booty. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Mwah.